Do you feel empathy when you eat animals?
When you're seeing these slaughterhouses full of chicken, some of them are grown so quickly that they can't even really stand up. That is just totally wrong. But if you can go in a more natural way, knowing the backstory behind it is full of love and care towards the animal, it's just a totally different experience. All of our meat comes from like minimum red tractor approved farms. All of our chicken comes from Britain. All of our beef comes from Britain. Ultimately, we prioritise British farms at all times. Getting into the food ecosystem and just understanding it a little bit more and looking at opportunities to improve it in a more organic and ethical way is just like exactly what I'm trying to do right now. The real win for us is that journey towards organic. That is the true power of what we're trying to do. We're trying to not only create a zero artificial way of eating, you know, stripping out all UPFs, etc., but what we're really trying to do, and our ultimate goal, will be to strip out all the chemicals associated with the growth of our produce. Pesticides, insecticides, you know, they all poison insects if they eat it, yet we're able to eat it, and it's all over our produce. It's just crazy. The whole journey, the whole goal is to just transform that whole system together. If we go back to an agricultural revolution with a real deep focus on it from the government and companies like myself, I do believe there is a way, and I think that will require a more seasonal way of eating. I think it will require a lot less food waste, which we're fully primed for, and I think ultimately it's going to require a good connection between both agriculture and food being put on people's plates. That connection, that supply chain integration is just absolutely crucial, and I want to actually get into the vertical supply chain. I want to start buying our own farmland. Going to need a little bit more money first, but like the journey is, you know, build out Frive into a proper strong D2C subscription company with, you know, hundreds of thousands of customers, and then start getting further into the supply chain, start buying agricultural land and growing organic British produce seasonally and bringing that to people's plates via Frive. That's like my ultimate journey, and it won't be long until I start achieving that.